All right, we are at San Diego Comic-Con at the DC booth, the Tower, Warner Brothers Entertainment festivities. So we are here with Adam Glass and Bernard Chang, creators of Teen Titans. How are you guys doing?
Excellent.
Excellent. Having a great time. Great Comic-Con.
All right, so the first question, which I'm glad you guys are. So Crush. Crush is an amazing character. I really dig her. And she's finally confronting Lobo. But the big question, which I'm sure a lot of people have, are we going to find out anytime soon about who is Crush's mom? Who would actually hook up with Lobo? Which is
yeah. I mean, apparently in the continuity of DCU, someone has hooked up. Could that be the mom? I don't know. Maybe. Could be. Could be someone we don't know. Could be someone we already know. What do you think, America? Who is Crush's mom?
It's interesting. Now, what went behind like the design of Crush?
Crush, well, most of these new characters we have, Roundhouse, Djinn, and Crush, they were initially designed by Jorge Jimenez. And so before I jumped on the book, before I was even assigned to the book, he had done these character designs. But then when they brought me on, I did another kind of pass, revising a little bit because some of the details that he had, it was going to be very difficult to draw every single issue. But we did go back and forth about Crush a few times based on like kind of how muscular she's going to be, how big she's going to be, and I think we kind of settled on the kind of the right size. And they're teenagers too, so eventually I think there's going to be a little bit of a growth aspect.
Now we're seeing some interesting things with Roundhouse. We're learning more and more about him, and he's an interesting character. He's not your typical character. I don't know if there's anything you want to say about him.
Roundhouse is kind of like me when I was a kid. So I love to eat everything, joked around, love to play basketball. I also the thing with this book is like very authentic to Adam and myself. We brought a lot of our own childhood, teenage angst and things that we went through into our characters. And I think, if anything, that's what we want to hope translates in the book to the readers.
Yeah. We turn around with Roundhouse, especially. He's a funny character, right? Teen Titans always has a funny character. But what's really interesting about him is he has a really sad backstory, right? Lost his sister. He got his powers at the same time. There's that survivor's guilt. And what I really love is the budding relationship between him and Kid Flash, which is really the budding relationship between me and Bernard. So he's Roundhouse, I'm Kid Flash. So one of my favorite moments we did this great scene, and we had talked about a lot, and we made happen, was Kid Flash gets invited over to Roundhouse's mom, Mama Woo's house for dinner one night. And it's just an amazing, fun conversation. Really, again, came out of like things that happen in our lives. We put a lot of ourselves into this book.
Okay, now Damian has a secret prison under their headquarters. No one knew about it until recently. It all kind of exploded. What's Batman? Is Batman going to find out about it? Because that's not really appropriate.
First of all, great idea. Secondly, why didn't I think of that? What if Batman figured out? No, I think that eventually it's all open. Will they find out what the kids do? They could, and if they do, what happens to them? I think Damian will do what he wants to do no matter who finds out and what goes on. The question is what are the repercussions for it.
And then what happened recently, so the prisoners were let out, and what's been solicited is that someone on the team is responsible.
Yeah, we have a mole on the team. Who is our Tara from Judas Contract? Tara, it's like, who is the person that is amongst us who would betray the team, and why? Why would you betray the team? This is your family.
I mean, it's a team book, and everyone, as teenagers, you have your differences, and you want to be your own self, but then you want to mesh as a team, but we're going to find out that there's going to be someone that's maybe turns against the team at some point.
All right, then I guess, we got some stuff with Djinn coming up, some crazy, we found out about her, and now she's going to kind of be in some trouble because someone takes the ring.
Whoever is the betrayer is also the person who's turning around and possibly has stolen her ring. And what do you do when you have the control and power of a genie? when it's not what you expect. What's going to happen is going to change the team's history forever and shake the DCU up.
Okay, and so we got a lot of great characters. Not that we need more. Any chance of new members coming up? Like, not that we need to know who, but will we see new faces?
I think we're going to have an Oracle named Tony G.
I do. You knew about the Oracle, Tony G. Yeah. Like that. Honestly, I think right now we love our team, and I think what's going to happen is if someone goes down, there's going to be a possibility of somebody else coming in, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there.
All right, sounds great. Teen Titans, Adam Glass, Bernard Chang. Read the book. Pick up the trades if for some dumb reason you haven't been reading it, but definitely read the book.